Hi guys, welcome back. All right, so this is going to be a today's topic video. It is for the 15th of November. If you guys would like to enter to win for Monday's drawing, where I pick one commenter at random and do a storytelling for them, you can just write the word compassion in the comment section. That gets you entered to win. And then don't forget to tune in on Monday. I will also start making a post every Monday so you guys know who the Monday winner is, okay? But yeah, I do a storytelling in whatever today's topic video I record that day. Just know I tend to like to put these out a little bit more in advance. I just got behind because I had an asthma flare up. So here we go. We are starting out with the Lover's card. The energy for the 15th could certainly be one of love. We have like pheromones emanating possibly from a divine feminine. So she could be very, very alluring on the 15th. She could be either sending out like the heart pulsations to somebody, or she is drawn to someone. It's hard to tell. Is it her heart sending it, or is her heart receiving it and being drawn in? I don't know just yet, but we certainly start out with a lovely, lovely, soft, and I'm going to say somebody smells really good. Again, it could be more the pheromones, or it could just be that they literally, have, because I'm smelling somebody has, I don't know, I'm smelling like an apple shampoo, or like a floral that would be more like magnolia or maybe jasmine or something. That could be a body lotion. A shampoo, though, smells like a sweet fruit to me. It doesn't smell like fakey perfume. It smells more like sweet florals. Okay, we have a 9 of Wands sideways. If anything, we may very much have a character who is saying, I'm a little trembly. I'm a little bit nervous about this because I've been silent and solo for a long time. I've had a heartbreak for a long time. This always looks to me like I instantly, my brain goes to the Strokes. This is my Julian Casablancas card. It just totally reminds me of him. Great musician, great artist. Love the Voids, love the Strokes, love his solo stuff. But I don't know, because this is coming across like, I don't know. I'm thinking right now I'm hearing like Call It Karma, Call It Fate. Great song, great track on that one. Can I stand in your light out on the sidewalk? I don't know. This feels like somebody who's a little bit wobbly, a little bit nervous to get hurt again. They could be a little bit, maybe it is like starstruck. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I feel this vibe for this person. I wonder if they're heartbroken. I know I've been heartbroken before, but I feel the vibes for this person. We could have a feminine realizing that she is feeling the feels for a masculine who could be a bit of a tragic soul. Does not have to be. Let me see. We got the Hanged Man. This started out so strong, and now we've got a question mark of, is somebody ready for love? King of Pentacles. Okay, so we are right now playing with the concept that we have a feminine who is feeling the feels for somebody, but almost immediately wondering, but are they ready to be in this happily ever after? Could we be the King and Queen of Pentacles? Or what if they're heartbroken and I don't know it? What if they're not going to be ready for a relationship for a really long time and I don't know it? This is either her fears kicking in, or she's picking up on, some instinctual awareness. I think this is her fears. We got a 4 of Cups in the Wild card. I feel like she's been deeply disappointed before, and she really doesn't want to go through that again. I feel like she's, come on, she looks like, oh my God, here we go again. She looks like she is not amused, to put it simply. She would love things to go differently. What is making you feel such a strong pull, such a strong attraction to possibly this masculine? High Priestess and the Magician. Why does anybody become attracted to someone? It's hard to put your finger on it. Now, this is toying with a magical power couple type of energy, though. She may have recognized something absolutely magnificent in him. He could be quite the magical alchemist. This could be a beautiful partnership, right? In the 3D world, we have a masculine and feminine that are a power couple that we call the Emperor and the Empress. In the magical power couple segment, that's where we talk about the Empress and, excuse me, the High Priestess and the Magician playing those roles of Emperor, Empress. So we have a magical power couple, and she senses it, she feels it, she can taste it. No wonder she's like, yeah, and I'm probably dead wrong. Probably I'm going to find out that they're brokenhearted over some other chick or dude, or, they're not anywhere close to wanting a relationship, and I'm going to set myself up for sorrow and disaster. Let me get one more. Knight of Swords. Her brain flits really fast to worst case scenario. Okay. And I'm guessing it's because she's known worst case scenarios. And I almost think she's like, because I'm freaking cursed. Every time I get excited about somebody, that is the kiss of death right there. If I get excited and I'm like, oh my God, I feel such a pull. It's like, and that's when everything always takes a left turn and spirals downward and it collapses instead. Every time I'm really drawn to somebody, it turns out I can't have them. Or it turns out, I'm barking up the wrong tree. Her brain jumps to a negative really, really fast. Even though she's hoping for a win, she instantly thinks of the worst case scenario. Universe, do you want to weigh in on that? Because I'm like, no, beauty, don't go down that road. Ten of Swords. The universe says she's had a few too many scars. She has it tattooed on her heart that I always end up getting left. Okay, so that's what it boils down to. Universe, can you just tell us, can she have a different outcome this time? I really want her to get a different outcome. We have a King of Wands upright with the Chariot in the reverse. The universe is like, absolutely, but we don't always get the outcome that we want when we want it. She's used to being left, or she has the feeling of abandonment because it's happened a few too many times. And so that became something she was very familiar with. But she does have to change that perception, because that's ridiculous. First off, there are 8 billion plus people on this planet. We have lots and lots of amazing choices for great matchups. Yes, her outcome can be spectacular. She can be and will be loved madly, truly, deeply by somebody that is absolutely just her type, that she'll be nuts about and they'll be nuts about her. Oh God. There was a song trying to bust in my head, something about crazy for you. It's not heart. It's not crazy over you. It's I'm mad about you, lost in your eyes, isn't it a sight? You're mad about me. I can't think. Is that like Tiffany? It's somebody from the 1980s. I can't think who sings it, but in any case, great song, very catchy tune, kind of pop music from the late 80s. We have the Chariot in the reverse though, and that's where the universe says she has so far been unable to picture somebody coming directly toward her. She stops in her mind before she lets them come into her life. And she does maybe need to address that. Why does she say, oh, I could picture a great person and they even have an attraction for me, but then somehow they always fall out of attraction? Or somehow an ex calls them right before they come pick me up for a date and they go out with the ex instead. She puts a stop on her own beautiful future by being unable to imagine the completion of meeting somebody that's amazing and then wanting her. Just like she says, oh my God, my heart feels some kind of a way for somebody. It's been a long time since I felt this way about somebody. I'd really like to get to know them, which is another great song by Heartless Bastard. It's been a while since I felt this way about someone. I'd really, really like to know you. I can't think of the title of the song, but great song, very interesting. But it feels as if she says, I feel this way, and then almost immediately, how much you want to bet they're brokenhearted over somebody else? They won't be ready to be in love. I'll pine for them, but eventually, probably they'll go back to somebody else and live happily ever after, while I sat around waiting for them to be able to fall in love with me. And that's the story she tells herself. Darling, it's not going to go that way this time. This time there's a magical power couple. That's the other reason she's like, exactly. Every time I think it's really going to be different, then it isn't. Oh, she's definitely had too many disappointments. And I think this is so relatable, and this could be masculine or feminine. This could be same sex. I don't read for genders. It's just she's shown up as a feminine. So that's why I keep saying that. But she is so braced for a crappy outcome. And all I can say is not this time. We have the Lovers. We have the Nine of Pentacles, probably in the Moon. The single most important thing for her right now is not to worry about whether or not they're going to be attracted to her, but for her to start counting up the reasons she's attractive. She needs to see herself in the eyes of the person who'll be looking at her. It's almost like she is so freaking powerful that she can make people like not see her if she projects that out so hard. It's not even about sabotaging or pushing somebody away. She can make an outcome not happen for herself by imagining the outcome being stopped before it can play out. Look, a very powerful manifestor or high priestess has to also turn that power in a positive way toward themselves. She has a job to do right now, which is picture that love story, picture that person that she just got attracted to standing beside her because they want to be beside her. Picture them holding your hand, not you holding on to theirs and wondering when they're going to let go. Picture them not being able to keep their hands off of you, and then ask yourself, why not? Because I'm hot, because I'm lovable, because I got a great chest, or I got great arms, or I got great whatever. She needs to start seeing herself as beautiful. She needs to start seeing herself and counting up the things that she does well, the value that she has, not physical attributes, but I do think it's important not to undercut oneself in that department either. But she needs to actually like look at herself for who she actually is. Why would somebody want to love me? Because I'm freaking lovable. Because I look awesome in russet, tangerine, orangey browns. Because I've got awesome flaming hair. Because I work hard and I'm good at what I do. Because I'm generous. Because I'm lighthearted and I laugh, but I'm also graceful and serene. Because I have strength of character and a backbone. Because I stand for something. These are things that make me a desirable partner. Because I'm also little bit of a freak in the sheets and I know how to dance under the moonlight and I know how to be impulsive, and I got more to me than even what people see in the light of day. I'm a more interesting person. I have passion that not everybody gets to see. I have secrets that I could share that could delight somebody, and I'll only show it to the right person. That's why somebody wants to be with me. That's why this lover is going to want to hold on to me and not let go. She has to be able to see that in herself. If she can tell herself those things honestly, truly, she's going to stop thinking this thought where, yeah, I'll probably like them and then they'll wind up not being ready for me and then they'll go towards somebody else. They'll start to come toward me, but then it won't happen. The universe is like, it will, but not if she stops it. And this says, we see exactly how it's played out in her head again and again, because I think she's been abandoned a few too many times. So she's told herself, she writes the end of her story every time she meets somebody before she even gets it started. And this is the only way for her to change this story, is to begin as soon as she goes, wow, I'm attracted to this person. I'm attracted to them. I wonder, oh God, they're probably wounded. They probably, hurt over somebody else. Right, pump the brakes right there. She needs to start with, wow, they're hot. I'm attracted to them. And I'm getting a vibe from them that they're attracted to me. Now, why would they be attracted to me? Oh, yeah, because I have all these beautiful attributes. And I got some extra sass that they don't know about. And, I'm a good lover and I'm good at being a partner, and I'm a loving person, and I'm, sensual and, and also stable and secure. And I have all those things to offer to the right person. So, of course, that person would be looking at me, interested in me. And of course, if we mesh, I'm the person that they would choose to, spend time with. And if it's not them, if we don't mesh, that's okay, because there's somebody else out there. The Lover's card is a card of choice. I'm looking forward to meeting the person who likes all of these amazing attributes I have to share with them. That is a very different dialogue to be running in her head about herself than this previous very unpleasant dialogue that has been sabotaging everything for her. And I just love seeing that change. Now, let me ask this. If she were to do that, would it work? Would she perhaps get a different outcome? Let's go with this deck. Hang on, I got to make some space. Would she get a different outcome? Judgment card. Yeah, different decisions. We see the divine like overhead going, yes, yes, and yes. You are bringing back the old version of you. You are reviving who you used to be. You are actually calling in something that you actually want. You're forgiving things of the past, and now you can be in your present. Okay, tell me more. Justice and Knight of Swords. This could allow her to, although her mind would probably flip back over somebody that caused her grief or left her high and dry. There could have been a Libra in her past, could have been a Scorpio in her past. Somebody that's where she got that negative viewpoint from. This would be her finally letting it go and flying away from that. Oh, maybe they just weren't my person. Maybe it's not that they abandoned me. Maybe I got lucky. Maybe I dodged a bullet. Maybe they were a crappy choice for me. And the divine has tried to tell me all this time, don't think that you got abandoned. We made sure that you didn't have to be stuck with them. Babe, you deserved better. Like, that's what it looks like the message is. And maybe this is the moment that she needs to have that like kind of like I'm picturing like in the old like cartoons where, it's like boom, pow, and you'd see the words written. Yeah, we got the Lovers. The universe is saying, all this time we've just been trying to whisper it to you. We've been trying to show you over and over again. We've been trying to tell you again and again. Babe, you didn't get abandoned. You were saved from getting stuck with the wrong person. Maybe they left. We were glad. The universe was hoping that they would exit stage left because you deserve to be with somebody better. You didn't get abandoned. You were liberated enough to end up with the right person, to at least start, calling in more of what you want. So remember, you're supposed to have a choice in all this. This is really beautiful. Let me just ask, how does this person look at her? Because she's like, oh man, are they heartbroken? Are they this? Are they that? And the universe says they're a freaking King of Wands. 7 of Coins, it says, no matter what, take it slow. Get to know the ins and outs of this person. Build romance slowly. Don't set ourselves up for any kind of disappointment. We got the 9 of Swords. We got the 10 of Swords. If we build slow, I think bit by bit, trust is going to take over, even though there will be some scary moments where she'll probably freak out and be like, I don't know. And then she's going to put that to rest. She's going to put to rest the fears of what if this is no good? What if this doesn't work out? And there we have the new beginning. There's the World card. Capricorn, this could be actually the most incredible partnership ever. This is somebody that I believe maybe they have had their own fears also. But it says go slow, get to know somebody, get to know where they're at. Doesn't mean they're brokenhearted over somebody else, just means that they might have gone through their own hardship. Everybody has their scars, right? We're all dented tin cans, but we're still yummy inside. And this says they could actually be healing and saving each other. Oh my God, that song by Sia. Someone must have sent you here to save my life. It's such a great song. Oh my God, love that. It's very repetitious, but it's almost like a mantra. It's really beautiful. Loved this one. All right, I am going to put a free link there in the description box for the birthday storytelling for this date. Thank you guys for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. Really appreciate you. All right, take care. Bye for now. And you can write compassion in the comment section to be entered for next week. Also, if you're looking for any of the zodiacs, you can check out the playlists for the different zodiacs. I've been able to start getting back to those now that I feel better. So, all right, bye guys.